Welcome back, everybody. Sport Federation TV. Nice to have you along. We carry on talking about sport in the province. Now, as you know, of course, last week we did. We took a look at what's happening with open boxing, and they had an event over the weekend in Ottery where it was the official Western Cape Open Boxing event that was taking place for a lot of fighters that had their first time. Joining me on the line now is the General Secretary for Western Cape Open Boxing, Advocate Lwandiso Kwababana. Lwandiso, welcome back to Sport Federation TV.
Yeah, thanks a lot, JP, and I'm happy to be back at the Sport Confederation TV.
I came out there behind the scenes on the weekend. Fantastic event. We've got a few video clips that we're going to show in a second. But Lwandiso, I mean, it took a lot of hard work for you guys to get to this point where you were able to put on an event.
You know, what an honor it was. I must actually say right here that thanks a lot for supporting our event. It was a great honor for us. And going back to the event, you would understand that most of our boxers were inactive. I mean, we kept on giving them videos on how to train at home and how to train in a manner that is not really accustomed to by a lot of boxers. But that event was a very good pilot project for us to see how many other events can we do as the Western Cape.
Lwandiso, the thing that impressed me so much was from the time that I walked in, everything was so well organized. I mean, even if we take the COVID regulations and screening and sanitization, if we just take that out of the story now and just look at the boxing side, the ring was perfect. The athletes were perfectly dressed in their red kit or in their blue kit. Their gloves were perfectly matched in red and blue. It just looked like what we would see on TV, like you would see on the Olympics or at an international championship. It just looked fantastic. You must be very happy with it being, well, let's just say it looks very organized.
You know, that is exactly what we're trying to sell, because you would understand that the image of boxing for us is very important. And it is important that we create a platform that our boxers will actually get used to, because this is what they will be, exposed to at international level. So we don't want our boxers to go at international level not knowing how boxing looks like. So we are actually giving them a very good taste. I mean, you've seen it yourself. That they were wearing red and others are wearing blue. Now, a lot of people won't understand why, but it makes it easy for the judges to score, to give their scores, and properly when the boxers are actually, you know, wearing according to the colors that corresponds with the corners they're coming from.
We've managed to put together a short video of the event just for folks to see firsthand what it looks like. Let's take a quick look at that. Lwandiso, there we see it firsthand. The fighters in the rings, all perfectly dressed. I see yourself also in the corner. I mean, sorry, not in the corner, but as the center referee on a number of occasions. There, also very. Again, organized. You guys are all dressed in a specific uniform. There's nothing casual about it. It looks really, really well organized. But let's just talk there for a second about the fighters. These fighters that you had there, for them, this was their first time in the ring.
Yes, I must say, JP, the tournament itself, I'm very, I was happy that it was actually organized in the manner that it gave opportunity to other boxers who actually utilized the tournament as their first fight. Very great. And now you'd have seen that none of the first fighters were actually knocked even down. There were no knockdowns from the first fighters. It means that the matchmaking was quite balanced. It was balanced very well. And now you will see that there were actually elites which came to the elite round for the first time. So most of our boxers were youth last year. Yeah. So they had to step up now to become seniors. Now there were about 3 who actually fought for the first time as seniors. That ensured that it will give them boost for them to be able to even go to the championships coming later this year. And they'll be able to compete even nationally now at elite. So it was actually a tournament where we had to ensure our development, to ensure that our boxers are ready for the next step. And there was one particular bout there which impressed me. It was a ladies' bout. Now the ladies that fought, that boxed, they took the name of the ladies up because they contested up until the last minute, although it was stopped on the other side or by the blue because of possible, dangers that would be. But I was impressed with the fact that both ladies managed to actually give best performances. So it was very good for me, and we want to see more bouts for ladies coming up.
Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic, is to see the growth of women's boxing as well. But Lwandiso, you've competed at an international level in martial arts and in boxing. You understand just how difficult it is for competitors in the world of boxing to take that first step, to have that first fight. It was also a great opportunity. I was getting goosebumps just watching this, but that when we saw the fighters and getting into the ring and knowing that it was their first fight, it looks like they've had very good coaching, because the fighters were very well composed. There was no wild swinging. The punching was very accurate. A lot of the competitors, in fact, looked like they had a lot of patience, which is sometimes what we don't see in the world of martial arts or in boxing. That you get in the ring and it's all systems go, and you forget that you've got to get through a few rounds. I was very impressed with the composure of the athletes.
Yeah, JP, that can be attributed to the qualification courses that we actually conduct for our coaches. Now, I don't want to be speaking about other sporting coaches, or especially in combat sports, but within boxing, we actually take our coaches through a level of a series of trainings. So a coach will be qualified for club level, that is level 1, level 2. That will be district level, level 3 to the provincial level, and then level 4 will be the national level. And then there's another level on top, which is international. That's AIBA Star 1, Star 2, Star 3. And currently we only have 1 Star 3 in South Africa. But within the province, we have about 2. We have 1 Star 2 in coaching, and then we have 3 Star 1s. And we have about 11 national. And then most of others will be your provincial. But most importantly, all our coaches, they actually get grilled. They get trained on how to train a boxer, how to prepare your boxer mentally, and how to teach your boxer basics.
Lwandiso, we're going to leave it at that. Fantastic event. Once again, congratulations on putting it in. And we take our hats off to you guys for all the hard work that you put in behind the scenes to just get the event on. And we're looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, there'll be more. Thanks a lot, JP. Thanks to the Confederation for always supporting us. And I will say it because I've said it before. The sport of boxing per se, in fact, in all other sports, would never go anywhere without the support of the Confederation. So we thanks and we salute you again. Keep up the good work for
Thanks,
us.
Lwandiso. There we go, folks. Advocate Lwandiso, General Secretary for Western Cape, official Western Cape Open Boxing. Fantastic to see the hard work they're doing behind the scenes, and really great to see that the fighters have an opportunity, and the coaches and the fighters are able to participate in well-organized club structures, clubs that have got district structures, clubs that have got qualified coaches, and then, of course, events that are sanctioned, official events that are sanctioned, and part of the provincial structure. Really, really great to see our athletes get this opportunity. And folks, we're looking forward to supporting boxing in the province. And you know that if you're interested in boxing, or if you want to become a boxer, if you just simply enjoy watching boxing, you know that Western Cape in the boxing in the Western Cape is well organized. Looking forward to this space. Folks, we'll take an ad break. When we come back from the break, we'll carry on talking about sport in the province. Back in a sec.